Well, good morning, everyone. Collaboration for acceleration. Collaboration for acceleration. Come on in the room, everyone. Welcome to This Is Your Day broadcast. Come on in the room. As you're coming in the room, like and share, because you guys are helping us make it happen. But how many of you know collaboration can increase acceleration in your life? That simply means having the right associates can cause great acceleration in your life. Listen, for the next few moments, I'm going to share on this why having the right people in your life can cause you to succeed. However, having the wrong people in your life can cause some hardships and some headaches. So, listen, for the next few moments, let's help me by liking and sharing. Let's reach as many people as possible. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Let me get to the page. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. Yeah. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. Hope you had a great sleep on last night, waking up this morning as world overcomers. So, just like I instructed you guys to do, I'm going to do it right now. I'm sharing. Yeah, like and share, tag and text, and let's reach as many people as possible for this morning broadcast. We're just on for 10 minutes. So I hope you're on and I hope you're blessed by what's shared here in the next few moments. So let's do this. Okay, I done hit a few folks. I can't hit everybody. A lot more I could hit. But I want to get into the content because we only have 10 minutes. And I'm so glad you guys are joining. Yeah, I see my wife on here. Let me go ahead and put some hearts and some thumbs up and find the comment box and talk back to me. Just say good morning or what's up. Put some dancing ladies or some fire emojis. Just let me know that there's a pulse in the house. And on yesterday, I started this collaboration for acceleration. This morning, pretty much in the same vein, right associates for accelerations. On yesterday, you can go back into my Facebook feed and see that 10-minute broadcast on yesterday, on Monday. And we started off with Psalms 1 and 1 through 3. Psalms 1, 1 through 3. And right there, I think that's when you read that, you'll see the wisdom in that. And if you follow that wisdom, it will cause you to experience God's best in every area of your life. So when it comes down to your associates, do you have a circle or a cage when it comes down to your associates? Because association produces assimilation. Jim Rohn says it best. He says it like this: you are the sum total of the five people you hang around. If you want to see how you look to other people, look at the people you hang around. Look at the people you are associated with. And at that point, sometimes we have to do what I call spring cleaning. Spring cleaning, generally you talk about spring clean is just going through the house and freshening it up and getting ready, getting packing away the winter clothes and bringing out the summer and doing a thorough cleaning. So that's what you have to do when it comes down to relationships. You have to go through your cell phone and find all those that's an asset. Of course, you're keeping them. Anybody that's a liability, you got to delete them. You need to get rid of folks that's a liability and keep those that's an asset. Remember this, people, if you look at a tree, that remind me of the people that's in your life. There are some people that's in your life for a season, and there are some people in your life for the long run. So when you look at a tree, on a tree you have leaves. And certain seasons, what do those leaves do? They leave. Yeah, a tree have leaves. In certain seasons, those leaves leave. But then you have branches. Branches stick with you. They are engrafted in you. They're sticking with you through the thick and the thin. But leaves, certain seasons, they just going to leave. And you got to be all right with that. And you need to stop going and running behind folks trying to bring them back when God has separated. There's people that God has surrounded you with, and there's people that God has separated you from. So you got to determine, do you have a circle or a cage? Now, circles encamp around to protect and progress you. However, a cage will contain or confine you. Let me say it again. Circles encamp around to protect and progress you, but a cage will contain or confine you. So ask yourself the question, are my friends that's around me, is this a circle or a cage? Am I the better as a result of this relationship? Or they're keeping me contained, keeping me comfortable where they are. Not where you're, they're keeping you comfortable where they are. They don't want you to progress. They don't want you to do better. They want you to stay right where they are. So you got to determine what relationships you have in your life. That's going to determine the success or failures that people experience. Now, circles, if you go to Proverbs 15:22, it says, without counsel, purposes are disappointed. But in the multitude of counselors, they are established. That means the right collaboration will cause acceleration. Proverbs 27:17 says, iron sharpeneth iron. So those that's around you, you need to make sure they're at your same, at least when they're talking about iron sharpening iron, you don't need a butter knife when it comes down to making you better. Iron sharpeneth iron. So you need somebody that's on your caliber or higher. That's why this year, the theme is the year we run with horses. You running with horses, don't hang with footmen. They're not going to help you. They're not going to advance you. So iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. That means a relationship that sharpens you causes you to be more effective and efficient. See, when I shared this, I shared it on yesterday, and I'm sharing it today. God is allowing me to share this with you because there may be some people that's in your life that's hindering you. I know you've been knowing them since you was a kid. I know y'all went to school together, but there are some people that's in your life that could be holding you back or could confine you or contain you instead of encamping around about you and cause it protection and progression. So you have to make sure and evaluate the people that's in your life. That's 1 Thessalonians 5:11 says, wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. So what it's saying, a person that will build you up and edify you, not envy you. You want somebody around you that build you up just like you're building them up. They're edifying you just like you're edifying them. Edifying and envying, two different things. You need people that will edify you, not envy you. Check this out. They'll make you better. They will make you better. The people in your life, are they making you better? Are they holding you accountable to the things you said you're going to do and the things you want to accomplish? Are they holding you accountable? That's important. Amos 3:3 says, can two walk together except they agree? That's not a statement. That's a question. Can two walk together except they be agreed? See, in order for people to be an asset, we got to be going in the same direction. You can't have someone that's pulling against what you are trying to accomplish. Try locking hands with someone that's going in the opposite direction. See what happened. Absolutely nothing. You will remain in the same place. So the question is, can two walk together except they agree? The answer is no. Only walk with people in alignment with your purpose. This will multiply your results. Now, in contrast, there's what they call a cage. We talked about the circle. Let me share some about cages, people that contain you and confine you. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, be not deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manners. So lets me know that wrong relationships will corrupt your morals. And then if you go back and read Psalms 1:1-3, it sheds light even on this. Talk about blessed the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of the sinner, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. You need to go and read that, because it's really letting you know when you choose the right people, it can cause you to excel. That's important. Proverbs 13:20 says it like this. He that walketh with wise men, this is good right here. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. So it simply said, lest he entangle you in snares and keep you stuck in cycles of foolishness. You want to hang with the wise and stay away from the foolish. In conclusion, the circle sharpens you, accelerates dreams through collaboration, and aligns purpose for growth. A cage corrupts morals, entangles you in snares, and traps your potential. Choose wise associates to soar and not remain stagnant. Your circle multiplies favor and momentum. And I'm out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, join me and my lovely wife Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. for a word from God. You will be blessed at Dreams in the Church Virtual Sanctuary right here on this page on Facebook Live. For those that's on YouTube, Facebook Live under my personal identification, Chandler G. Coleman. Come, bless us with your presence. Be blessed by the word of God. It's our heart's desire that you are encouraged, empowered, edified, educated, expecting an encounter with God. That's our heart's desire. And always remember, this is your day. Love you guys. Be blessed.